All right, it looks like we have a decent stream. So let's get going here. Boom. All right, guys, how you doing today? So first of all, I want to congratulate our lucky winner. It's going to be John Creasy. Sent you a little bit more today. We're looking at about $15 instead of 10. So congratulations on that. All right, let's go ahead and get that going. Cool. Sorry, I had massive technical difficulties today. Difficulty buying some Bitcoin for the prize and all that fun stuff. All right, so once again, our winner is John Creasy. Congratulations on the Bitcoin. That's already on its way right now, as I just shown in the proofs. Boom. See, BlockFi still going extremely well, making a little bit more than we did last month, and that will keep going as time goes on. Again, about 6% for Bitcoin and about 8% for USD coin. Free Bitco, always going well, doing extremely well especially as the price of Bitcoin goes up. I'm really happy to see this cashing out every single day, and I just like using the platform. Again, links to all this below. I mentioned that I'm reviewing Crypto.com right now. My Ruby Red card just came in right now, and I have already been using it the past few days. No issues so far. The only issue I had recently was my bank actually halted my transactions because they're like, "What is this company you're buying from? Like, it's in Denmark." Like, oh, guys, it's okay. Like, it's fine. So that was the only issue I ever had. Went flawlessly when I went out and used it. So I'm excited to add that to my program. Today we're going to be talking about hardware wallets, which I did a very light overview a few videos ago. But this is my official review of the Keep Key versus the Ledger Nano X. So there's also the Ledger Nano S. I just wanted to buy one that could hold more coins just because I have a lot of alts that I'll be using or that I need to store. Now the first one I ever bought was the Keep Key, but I'm going to review that last. And today I just received my Ledger Nano X. So the Ledger Nano X is pretty good. All wallets have some pros and cons to them. I would say that there's a lot of security on the Nano X. You confirm multiple times. You have to go into the app. You have to confirm it again and again. It's almost a little bit obstructive, but it is very, very effective. And I really enjoy it because the UI is pretty nifty and pretty streamlined. What you're looking at right now is me creating my Ethereum account on the Nano X. I just name it. Notice there's a pattern to what I do. I just created the account. Just go through the steps. You have to activate the app on the actual device. I'll show you what the apps kind of look like here. And you can see this anywhere you try to buy it to. So you activate it on the app, and then you go into it, and that's how you do your business with that coin. This is assuming that you don't hook it up to a third-party wallet, and we'll get to that a little bit. So anytime you have an Ethereum or like a Tron token, so they have coins that are wrapped in it, so like ERC20 or Tron 10 tokens, and you send them to the wallet, they'll actually be a subcategory under the coin. So like if you have Tron or some variant of Tron, it'll be Tron first, and then all the coins under it. In my case, I have USD coin and a few others, BNB. For those of you who want to stake, you can stake Tron and Tezos within the wallet. This is me preparing to stake Tezos, and this is me confirming my delegation. And I delegate it to any website. It gives you a bunch of options. They give you a different percentage per year, so that's exciting to learn that I can do that on the Ledger. One thing I like about the Ledger as well is that there's so many apps you can put on it for the different coins. We're talking over 100 apps. So whereas opposed to the Keep Key tends to have around 5 apps or a little bit more than that, depending. Shapeshift has made it better, but I'm going to be holding most of my alts on my Ledger Nano X for sure. This is just a view of the UI. Again, very streamlined, very simple. I enjoy it. It shows my balance going up since I deposited some coins. And this is just the allocation of the coins that I was telling you about. So I was telling you how if you have a Tron token or an Ethereum token, this is before I added my Ethereum, by the way, the Tron tokens, then they will be listed below it, and you can kind of collapse that in to make it even more streamlined. Overall, I think the security is great. It has a very strong C key. In fact, it gives you 24 as the standard. Now, KeepKey also institutes its own keys through Shapeshift, and you can add up to 24 and another encryption on top of that. So as far as security in that way, they're equal. Don't forget that this is considered cold storage, so it's good anyway. Just double checking my sound. Good. All right. So as far as the Ledger Nano X, I'm already happy with it. And I'm sure in the future, as I continue to use it, it will just be a great asset, especially with the staking. I was really worried whether or not I could stake on the device. I know that anything on here is secure, and if I need to access it again, I have my key safely stowed away so no one can find it. Let's see. This is what it looks like when you're actually using the apps, by the way. So this is when you install them. It shows you how much memory you have left, or I have left on the device. So this is really cool. One thing that you can do with it is you can actually have a third-party app or wallet control it. So again, Shapeshift can use this as well as some other wallets and that sort of thing. So if you want to use it as your cold storage for another wallet, you can just install it on the Ledger and it'll do it. I personally prefer to use their software their way, but to each their own. There's no judgment about that at all from my camp. Moving on to the KeepKey. Again, the KeepKey was my first hardware wallet. It's really nifty. I like the look. I like the shape. It's very secure. I've never had any issues with it being insecure or something like that. The thing about the KeepKey is that they used to have an app, which is now no longer supported. Shapeshift, I believe, bought the company that makes KeepKey. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I'm dead wrong about that. And since they've done that, I've had a whole host of issues trying to connect it to various things. And it's actually been tough to consolidate my crypto because of that. The other thing is it doesn't have that many altcoins on it. So like Bitcoin, okay, cool. Ethereum, cool. It even has Doge, all right. But as soon as you get past the ERC20 tokens and some of the others, some of the more experimental ones coming up, you can't store them on this. And I don't like storing any of my crypto on a computer wallet very often. I either want it to work for me using decentralized finance, or I want other things to be happening with it. I forgot to turn on my Restream chat. Let's do that. Make sure that the stream is going well. All right. Again, I saw some guys waiting for the stream. I apologize. I had massive difficulties buying that Bitcoin for the prize today. All right, and this is what the asset chart looks like for the KeepKey. Again, these are basically what they have. I think they have a few more now than they used to as far as what they offer in coins. But again, like if you're newer to the space and you don't want to invest in altcoins and you just want to hold it, the KeepKey is great. There's no problem with the KeepKey. One thing I will say that on my computer with my setup, I have to use it through Chrome. I can't use Firefox with it. Take that as you will. If you're a diehard Firefox fan or something like that. However, both of these wallets, again, very good. I'm going to be using my Ledger from my altcoins and occasionally some of my main coins, and my KeepKey will definitely be used for my probably my high cap coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and that sort of thing. So I'm just again really excited to have these. Once again, they both come with little cards so you can write down your keys. And so let's say you lose one of these, right? So you lose your KeepKey, you lose your Nano. You can actually take your private keys, type them into a new one, like a new KeepKey or a new Ledger Nano S or X, and you can revive those coins back to yourself. It's so cool. Like, it's such a cool technology. If it gets run over, smashed, crashed, you can just revive your wallet because it's in the blockchain. so it's not going anywhere. So that's the exciting part. It keeps everything safe, but also you can recover it later. One step away from a paper wallet. Anyway, guys, that's my topic for today. This is kind of an in-between topic because I'm going to be going into decentralized finance, even more hardcore. We've gone from platforms that start from zero, so like and Hive and Free Bitco, and now we're going to go into platforms that require some investment that I've gone into. But I'm going to show you the reasons why I like to use them. It's a super exciting time. I'm still shifting all of my esteem over to Hive right now, and more and more in this space, people are investing in Bitcoin. It's really cool. Some analysts think that the miners have run out of money to sell, which means that the price should start to hover up now and again. But as some people would say, all Bitcoin needs is time. Yeah, just very exciting times. Really loving crypto.com, really loving these new hardware wallets, and all the decentralized space. There are plenty of news channels, and you can find out a bunch about that. This is just about the journey and me sharing the good news. Anyway, guys, I hope you're safe out there with all of the craziness going on. I hope you're not sick, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Be safe. Have a good one. Bye-bye.